Hi Oakville, I'm Sawyer Bess.
And I'm Colton Lamb, and here's what's going on around OHS.
You may have heard them rolling down the hallways in A&P. The Oakville Coffee Cart is finally open for business.
Ms. Dade and members of FCCLA have partnered with a group of students to bring sweet treats to teachers. Here's the story.
You may have seen this car rolling past your door during A&P, but what's it for?
So Coffee Cart is a program we actually tried to start pre-COVID, ran it a couple times. When we got to come back to school, I saw all of the supplies sitting there, wanted to do it again, but didn't want to do it by myself because coffee's not really my world. The business side of those kinds of things is more my world than coffee. And so was looking to partner up, and we had talked about it before with Mr. Bryan about doing it. So we just were like, yep, let's do it.
The Coffee Cart has posed unique opportunity for its students.
I think that the students learn a lot of skills. So for example, customer service skills, along with just in general life skills that they'll use outside of the classroom.
Melissa Martin is one of Coffee Cart's biggest fans.
I love the Coffee Cart because, first of all, they have good coffee, and they also have wonderful snacks throughout the day. But more so, I really love the idea of the Coffee Cart and that we're able to bring different groups of students together for it.
The teachers aren't the only ones on board. The students behind Coffee Cart have really been enjoying it.
I like doing our friends and getting meeting the people.
I think they really like it too because they get to tell me things and tell me what changes people want to see, which is good. That's what we want. We want the students to run it and us to be their resource when needed for those things, but them to do most of it.
Some teachers may be wondering when they can get their coffee.
A&P, we've been started out with just on Fridays, but we're going to start working it more to just try to do every A&P.
We wish Coffee Cart the best as they continue their entrepreneurship venture. With Justin Rouse behind the camera, I'm Amon Luker for Around OHS.
The Coffee Cart provides such great service to all the teachers.
But what you may not know is that some of our teachers in Oakville are actually long-term subs.
Sawyer shares the stories.
Every year we meet our new teachers who we get to make bonds with, but sometimes, for one reason or another, our teachers need to leave. That's when we need long-term subs. Let's meet one now.
Yeah, I'm subbing for Mrs. Nitz. She's currently on her maternity leave. She just had 2 twin babies about 3 months ago. I was student teaching, and I got an email from a professor that said Oakville High School needed a Spanish teacher. So I responded to the email, reached out to Miss Nitz. Yeah, in each of my classes, I really like to have an interactive Spanish classroom. I like playing a lot of games. I like doing a lot of movement. If kids are running around and it's chaotic, I feel like I'm doing something right. So after this year, I'm very excited to officially announce that I'll be here at Oakville High School teaching Spanish 1 and Spanish 2. Oakville has been a very welcoming place. It's super supportive. I've loved teaching Spanish here, and I'm excited to keep doing it.
Miss Caldwell's class seems very fun. Another fun sub you may have heard of is Mr. Leaker.
I graduated from Webster University back in May with a degree in secondary education, and I did some subbing at the end of last school year after I finished my student teaching, just in random buildings around the school district. And then I got a call from BIAT asking if I would be down to come long-term sub, and so that's why I'm here today. I am subbing for Miss Caton. I actually never had Miss Caton, but I knew her just from being around the school, and she always was just a great presence in the school. Yeah, so I teach Intro to Psychology and U.S. History, so 2 pretty different classes, but they're both very fun to teach. I really like when things go wrong. I really like when things get off track, and we get the opportunity in class to discuss things that are immediately important to the students or immediately interesting to the students as opposed to like whatever I have planned.
I hope you had fun learning about Oakville's long-term subs. I'm Sawyer Bess from Around OHS.
Those teachers have made great additions to the OHS staff this year.
Some of our OHS students have also made great additions to Legally Blonde the musical.
Lindsay, Michael, and Michaela tell their story of how Oakville and Melville teamed up for their latest production.
Melville High School invited Oakville students for their musical production of Legally Blonde Jr.
Oakville doesn't have their own auditorium yet, and so we were like, well, we have this great space, we have a lot of space, and so we wanted to just invite everyone over to join in the fun, basically. We wanted to do a season of really strong women. We wanted to do Legally Blonde, and we knew that we needed more people. We needed more dancers and more singers. The rehearsal process was a little tricky to slide into. There was a bit of a learning curve of like when Oakville could actually feasibly get to rehearsals. But once we got that figured out, it was mostly smooth sailing as far as like incorporating them into rehearsal.
This opportunity has benefited our students in more than one way.
I've never done anything like a musical before, so I thought the new experience would be interesting and different. I've only ever sang, so I thought it would be cool to incorporate like acting and dancing a little bit. I think it's given me more confidence because I'm always only used to being on stage with a lot of people, but in this musical you're more of like, you're on your own, like an individual character.
The department performed their 3 shows mid-April. With Lindsay Marshall and Michael Agnew behind the camera, I'm Michaela Gindler for Channel 97 News.
This really does show you that great things can happen when we work together.
The OHS Robotics team recently had to work together to put the robot to the test on April 2nd.
That's right. Caleb and Chase take us along to the first robotics competition.
Oakville Robotics is not shy in competition, but this year they decided to up the stakes.
People are running back and forth to the field. Teams are coming around and talking to other teams to try to figure out a strategy because it's 2 alliances competing against each other. So there's always the, okay, our robot can do this, okay, our robot can do that, okay, how are we going to work with this third team to accumulate the most points we can? They had to pick up a tennis ball up off of the ground and then shoot it into a low hub or a high hub. So the low hub got you 1 point, the upper hub got you 2 points.
It was fun getting to know them, and like a lot of them have like different themes at their booths that they have set up, and you're able to see what the robot's like and then get to know a lot of the team members.
With a new competition, there comes new challenges for the team.
A lot of times where we'd bring the robot back in off of the field and it was broken. That is largely because we basically ran out of time building the robot. We should have had it done earlier, and that's something we're going to take into next year.
Oakville had no problem overcoming these challenges. They won 2 out of the 3 rookie awards at this year's competition.
We brought home 2 of the 3 potential rookie awards that were even available to earn, and the third one they didn't give out. A lot of teams were really shocked to find out that we were in fact a rookie team and that, you know, we had never done this before. So I took that as a big win.
With Caleb Froman behind the camera, I'm Chase Skaggs for Around OHS.
Congratulations to the Oakville Robotics team on a successful competition.
The girls' soccer team is bringing back some old traditions to help fuel their success in the field this year.
Anthony, Aaron, and Lily go bananas with this story.
Have you seen these yellow tracksuits around school? Dave Robin is the culprit for where these suits originated.
So Dave Robin is the legend that basically started the soccer programs back in the late 60s here at Oakville High School. He started ordering full banana suits, which they called the bananas because of the color, obviously, back in the late 80s. And it was a rite of passage for only varsity players to receive a banana suit. The Banana Goat is something that we came up with as an award for Player of the Match. At the end of the season, whoever receives the most Banana Goats will become our MVP naturally.
Those banana suits are almost as good as their strong chemistry on and off the field.
So once a week before each game, we try to have a team bonding. It's usually at someone's house, and it's a lot of fun because it allows the girls to better bond socially, and so then we do better on the field.
Chemistry would be the #1 thing. Talent-wise, yes, but it's not the most important. The chemistry that we have with the girls here is we are one, literally. There is not one outlier on this team, and that's going to be the huge difference between last year and this year.
With Lily Jackson and Anthony Simkaitis behind the camera, I'm Erin Herbold for Around OHS.
Good luck to the girls' soccer team on the rest of their season. We hope their dedication pays off.
Oakville is full of dedicated athletes, some even dedicated to 3 sports.
Ian and Ava, show us this year's 3-sport athletes.
Oakville High School is known for its athletes, but 6 of Oakville's own take it to another level. Here are 2 current 3-sport athletes.
I did field hockey, basketball, and soccer all 4 years.
I played 3 years of soccer, I got cut my senior year, so I did cross country for 1 year, and then I played basketball for 4 years, and baseball for 4 years as well. Truthfully, I knew going into high school I was going to play soccer, basketball, and baseball at the time. So I'm like, no, I might as well go for it. Then at the end of my freshman year, my sister got it, so I'm just following her footsteps, and that was just a goal.
What are the challenges that come with being a three-sport athlete?
It does get stressful, especially in the fall with like club soccer and field hockey practices and games and all that, but not enough to like where I'd quit.
A lot of hard work, and it's a workload. You do a lot and you get sore after a couple of days or weeks, so I just have to work on my body.
We know they work hard on the field, but what about off the field?
I work weekends. I work like about 4 hours on Sunday, and then I work at a banquet center on like Saturday, so that's pretty much all my day.
Being a three-sport athlete, I know my whole week is just wiped out, so on the weekends, I work all day and I just work.
Both of these athletes will be continuing their athletic and academic careers after high school.
I am going to play baseball at Harrisville State University.
I'm playing soccer at Drury.
Congratulations to all of our three-sport athletes. With Ava Singer behind the camera, I'm Ian Meyer for Around OHS.
These three-sport athletes have been commemorated with their own special banner in the Commons.
I bet Chase and Olivia noticed those banners while they were in the Commons for this edition of Tiger Walking. Check it out.
I'm Chase.
She's not, but we have no ideas for Tiger Walking. I'm actually Chase. Here's us asking questions that I don't know what the answers are gonna be. This is gonna be fun. How many sinks do you have in your house? 5, 4, 3.
4.
What?
4.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't. 3.
No.
What? Explain.
No, I have another one.
Oh, yes, he's right.
Stairs or escalators? Escalators, obviously. Why? Because on stairs, I have to move. I don't like moving.
Kyle, my buddy, old pal, old friend, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, look at the camera right here. Welcome back. All right, this is my buddy Kyle. All right, question for you. Name a state.
Ohio.
Wrong. I meant state of matter.
Motion.
What? State of matter.
Physics.
What?
What sound does a giraffe make?
Name a woman. Go.
Taylor
Swift. There you go.
I don't even know how many sinks in your house. You can't even be talking, bruh.
You literally, okay, but what? How many sinks are in my house?
You just told me 5, so now I know the answer.
This is my cousin Mason. Hi, guys. This is my cousin Katie. I have so many cousins here. Katie, who's your favorite cousin?
Not you.
You better answer the right question.
Not you.
Answer right.
No.
Go.
Jessica.
That is ridiculous. Mason, name a woman. Go. You gotta name her.
I don't know her name.
Name her. Go. What are your take on movies? I know you're the movie guy.
Movies are cool.
You know, the Batman wasn't actually that good.
Well, that wraps up today's show.
Thanks for watching, and have a great day, Oakville. Those teachers have made great...
There we go.
Yep.
You may have heard them rolling down the hallway in A&P. The Oakville Coffee Cart is finally open for business.
Miss Dot...
You said it. You had Miss Dottie.
I know.
Miss Dottie, members of CCLA.
I know.